At the end of last year, I quit my job as a teaching assistant to become a pro wrestler. Here's how it's going. Starting this week's vlog on a Friday for a change, let's mix it up. However, Jim and Peterborough Station, so not much is really changing. Off into London as I went to the Embassy of Japan to collect my visa that I put in the work for last week. Anyways, then I got some food shopping for the Danny Black household. There was a lovely meal with a Tutti Frutti Fanta after we watched my death on the TV. And then Lewis Maverick Mayhew joined us. There he is. Don't know why I full named him. We didn't get much sleep. We went out the door early in the morning as we went off to London Stansted Airport, and we got a lovely spoon's breakfast. There's mine, there's Daniel's, and then Mayhew had an obscure way of eating his breakfast. Strange geezer. Either way, we boarded the flight. Here I am with a full row to myself. Enjoyable flight. I slept a little bit, and we arrived in Cork. Danny welcomes us to Cork, as does Charlie, the dog. What's happening, troops? We watched some more of my death because it's fun, apparently. Went to Essentia, and I got lunch in a bloody pot. There it is. Lovely stuff. I then got this, which was really scrumptious. Afterwards, we went into the Cork City to head to the venue, the Pavilion. Here we are walking in. This is the lovely little venue. Then we got changed into our gear as it was time to defend our RCW Tag Team Trios Team Championships. Here are some clips from the match. Lovely tag team combinations between me and Danny. And then I hit a Matrix cutter. However, we did actually lose the RCW Trios Championships, which is sad, but the rest of the show was a good vibe. And afterwards, Mayhew flogged some CPF merch and then had some fun with Martin Steers. Then we went to McDonald's. I had to visit the bakery afterwards. We all slept in the car on the way back to the hotel. However, there was an issue with the hotel. I kind of sipped on my Capri Sun as the boys sorted it out. I then had a bit of fun in the fish tank with all the little fishies. Silly, goofy mood. However, big up to Liam Fitzpatrick. He sorted it. He made sure we didn't pay for this taxi. #1 goat of all time. And then he also made sure we didn't pay for the hotel room, which you're about to see in a minute. I did make use of the hydration station, which I also didn't pay for. Here is the room that Mr. Liam Fitzpatrick, #1 goat of all time, sorted us. Lovely stuff. However, I crashed for maybe 2 hours. Then I was up. I had to freshen up in the bathroom. There I am scrubbing my teeth, feeling all fresh. Mayhew wasn't feeling as fresh. We then waited to board our flight back to somewhere in London. It wasn't Stansted. And then once we got into London, we went straight on the tubes. No sleep to be had. Messed about. Here's some little steezy bits for Mayhew. Gosh, we were in such a giddy mood because we were meeting our friend in Japan and also CPF member Callum Newman, as it was his birthday. We went out for drinks. Everyone ditched me at the table to order theirs. Forgot about me. It's all good though, because I got some chicken tenders late in the night. And this poor geezer was on his own for the whole night, so we thought we'd make his night a bit more interesting and got him to down the whole thing. He did it. What champion. Danny reflected on the whole evening, and then some point in the early hours of the morning, we called it a night. Bash!